Hey, hi, you're watching Ticket Window, your favorite show, and I'm back, Abhinandan Singh, only on Box Office Worldwide. So, well, आज के स्टार्स को इंट्रोड्यूस करने से पहले लेट मी टेल यू, बातों को अक्सर सुलझाया जाता है, मगर आज के स्टार्स हमारी बात को उलझा देंगे, of course. So, let me introduce in my own way. So, well, बातों को उलझाना है इनका कसूर. So, please welcome Kriti Sanon and handsome hug, Shahid Kapoor.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
First of all, commendable job with the trailer.
Thank you.
I'm sure people are loving it, and I've personally really loved it. I think I told you
Thank
that.
you.
And falling in love with a robot is something really unique, happening for the first time, I think so, in Bollywood. So tell us your experience, Shahid. Firstly, that how was your experience falling in love with a robot?
She made it easy.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
and such a pretty robot, by the way.
Exactly. But yeah, that's the thing, I mean, the concept of the film is so fresh and it's so out of the box. And it's so kind of like, what? Huh? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's how I also reacted when I heard the subject for the first time. But the way the story unfolds, the way the screenplay moves forward, the things that it brings up, even though it's actually a fun film and it's
Right.
got family and it's got, humor and romance and songs. But the way it moves forward, it kept me interested because I was like, where is this going? You know? And so that flow was very, very nice. And even though it's very, very entertaining, I think there is a fair question to be asked with our relationship with technology and how far it's going to go.
Right.
So it's a little leap into the future, which I don't think is very far away. We feel things are further away than they actually are. Things are happening very fast as far as tech is concerned, extremely fast. So I just felt like it's a great question to ask.
Yeah.
Like how far is our relationship as human beings going to go with tech? Till where is it going to go, right? This is kind of like the ultimate, I guess. I mean, iske aage kya hoga,
Right.
So I felt like within the genre it was fresh and new and different, and I found it very entertaining. And I think Kriti is the perfect cast for this role. She just has everything that Sifra needed to have, and she has brought more to it to kind of, like people are saying, chemistry hai. I'm like, that's credit to her, because मैं तो इंसान हूँ. I don't know how she managed, even though she was playing a robot.
Right. I think one of the most prettiest robot. इसके बाद शायद लोगों को robot से प्यार होने लग जाए, because Kriti has played it. But Shahid, let's suppose you actually fall in love with the robot. ऐसा हुआ तो नहीं है. So what you get to know that the other person is a robot, hypothetically. So how would you react? What would you do?
यही तो आर्यन की पूरी स्टोरी है
हाँ.
इस पिक्चर के
वो
अंदर.
बेसिकली पूछ रहा है आप कहानी बता
You
दो.
go through all the
Right.
beats. You go through all the beats of
Right.
love.
हाँ.
जितनी भी बीट्स होती हैं वो तो होंगी ना आपके साथ. बाकी आप फिल्म में देखो, मैं इतना ज़्यादा नहीं बताना चाहता,
Right.
बट इट इज़ वेरी यूनिक
Yeah.
एंड इट इज़ डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू गिव यू अ वेरी डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस. इट्स नॉट लाइक व्हाट यू आर यूज्ड टू इन लाइफ.
Of course.
आपको लगता है इट्स नॉर्मल, बट इट्स नॉट.
Yeah. फिल्म के ट्रेलर में यूज किया गया है बहुत ही एक देसी वर्ड टंटे, राइट? दैट मींस नखरे. सो कृति, यू टेल अस कि शाहिद के क्या टंटे थे सेट्स पे, अदरवाइज व्हाट यू फील, एंड शायद यू शेयर कृति's टंटे and also explain tante in your own language.
I think हमारे दोनों के टंटे बाल को लेकर है. Let me just say that because I know his answer by now.
Okay.
So
तू ही बोल दे.
unless he's found a new one in these 500 interviews. I think हम दोनों के टंटे बाल को लेकर है. I mean कि कम है बाल, तो अगर ऐसे
देख के लग
आते
नहीं
तो
रहा
सेट
था
पे
कि-
होते नहीं टंटे. But he's quite particular about his hair in scenes. And I'm kind of particular about the blow and how my hair flies in songs.
Right.
Because I feel like that gives me energy. So उसके अलावा तो I don't think कोई टंटे थी.
शायद इसलिए बाल कटवा लिए, ऐसा था कि टंटे तो ज्यादा थे और something of
है
that.
ना, लाइफ
टंटे
इज
कटवा
बिकम
लो.
इजियर.
Right. Amazing, yeah. Okay, in trailer also there's one really interesting thing that Kriti can cook from both the hands.
Yeah.
So ये बहुत अतरंगी talent है. Do you do that in real life?
No.
ऐसा नहीं है. So ट्रेलर में बहुत परफेक्शन से किया था.
बहुत रिहर्सल की थी
बहुत
इसने उस
rehearsal.
शॉट के लिए. स्ट्रेस थी
Actually,
एकदम उस दिन.
it's not only about ट्रेलर में जो वो शॉट था उसमें ये नहीं था कि खाली मुझे ये करना है. I had to pick the ingredients
Right.
from both hands at the same time without really looking at them like that. So इधर से जितना दिख रहा है अभी आया हाथ में आया नहीं आया तो नहीं आया. So I had to do it like that because obviously Sifra could.
So ऐसे और भी अतरंगी टैलेंट हैं आप लोगों में, like
दो हाथ से खाना बनाना
इसके
टाइप्स.
अलावा और भी आई एम श्योर ऐसे होंगे बहुत सारे. शायद
मेरे अंदर तो नहीं है, इसके अंदर बहुत सारे हैं.
शायद इज हम्बल, बट आई थिंक कृति कैन टेल अबाउट.
See, I was actually trying to make him do this. You can try. Can you do this?
ये देख के रिजेक्ट कर दूंगा, मैं नहीं करूंगा.
Good call, bro. I tried and failed.
I'll try.
ये यहीं तक पहुंचा था. No.
मेरा बॉडी फैट बहुत ज़्यादा है, मैं तो ऐसे क्रॉस लेग भी नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. ओके, इसके अलावा कुछ और? Shahid is really humble.
We
I
are
think if you are a-
talentless people. We can't do anything. We only can act.
See,
Yeah, he
क्या-
can do accents.
Only this
Yeah.
one.
यही निकल रहा है कल से.
ये मेरी अंदर की आवाज़ है.
Okay. Because of course उलझना और सुलझने के बारे में बात करती है फिल्म ट्रेलर. आजकल के रिलेशनशिप देखा जाए काफ़ी ज़्यादा उलझे हैं, और आप सुलझे लोगों से मैं चाहूँगा कुछ टिप्पणी हो जाए फॉर ऑल दी व्यूअर्स.
सिफरा ले लो. जब ऑन करना है ऑन करो, जब ऑफ करना है ऑफ करो, कुछ चेंज करना है चेंज कर दो.
जो बुलवाना है बुलवाओ.
Live the dream.
Yeah, that could be an easy one if she was available.
Right.
And make some sifrus also for the ladies.
Yeah, because it's tough to find great guys.
Yeah.
मतलब एक शब्द में आपने बहुत ज़्यादा डीप बात कह दी है.
We've given you the ultimate solution.
Ultimate answer, yeah. Right. Also, it's pretty much nowadays Gen Z thing. हालांकि थोड़ा बहुत millennial भी है. Green flags, red flags, इसके बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा बातें की जाती हैं. And of course, it's a romantic film. So, Kriti, I'll ask you first. What are the green flags and red flags that you've seen a guy or in a relationship?
Green flags, I think.
एक तो शाहिद कपूर है. Vegetarian, teetotaler, religious, spiritual.
That all those things might come together be a bit too heavy for a lot of women. I feel like they're बहुत heavy है. You know.
I feel you.
When you say them together, you have to throw some other stuff in the middle so it feels like हाँ ये भी है वो भी है.
थोड़ा toxicity का हल्का सा flavor भी है.
Toxicity I don't know, but stuff that's not like so nice also.
I feel you because I'm also a vegetarian, also spiritual, and so I can understand. Yeah.
So I can understand why you're going with the grungy look, like the bad boy look, because actually you're a nice guy.
You've really cut all your hair, so.
I've cut all my hair, but I still look like a bad boy.
Yeah. But coming back to your answer, yes.
Green flags, I think, just someone who doesn't change his behavior in front of different people.
Yeah.
Is
Real.
just real. Respectful towards everyone, all age groups, all stratas, everything. And I think just people who are like close to their family, I think is a big green flag for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And red flag, like your cushion.
Red flag. I think if someone like disrespects you, actually the opposite of what I just said. If someone just subtly, even in joke, disrespects you in front of people, not in front of people, whatever, that is a red flag. Someone who doesn't, yeah, so I mean, I think it's the opposite of what I just said because I'm saying the exact same thing.
तो
Someone who
दोनों में से
doesn't
एक
talk
पूछ
to
ले।
Yeah.
your family in a respectful manner
Right,
or
right.
to any people in respectful manner. So yeah,
Okay.
it's actually.
But actually, green flag.
Let's talk about green flags.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, green flag तो शायद पहन के हैं. This jacket is
आज हम
green.
सब यहाँ बहुत green
और
है.
green
Different
so-called
shades
green.
of
Our
green.
chairs are green, bro.
Yes. So Shahid is wearing a green jacket. So I think it's definitely a green flag. कभी green flag अगर कोई है, that's Shahid Kapoor for sure.
So same or green flags?
What are the green flags?
Yeah.
Yes. In
Well,
a relationship or whatever you feel.
in a partner.
In a partner, yeah.
Well, firstly, they should bring out the best in you. I think that's very, very important. There are a lot of people who might be wonderful people, but they bring out the worst in you, or you are not the best version of yourself. And I think in the long term, that's not beneficial to either, because if you're not a good version of yourself, you're not going to make life good for them either, right? So sometimes it's nobody's fault, but it just happens like that. So it's like a chemical reaction, so you should choose the right litmus paper. Let's put it that way. Number two. I think people who are a positive influence in your life, I think that's very important.
Right.
You should be able to grow together in a positive manner and be compatible and kind of add to each other's reality and to each other's day. So I think people who help you be positive and who you are positive with and who kind of, when you're together, that good energy happens. I think that's similar to one, I guess, but kind of like little different. Last interview of the day. Forgive me if I'm a little slow. And the third thing, definitely for me, I think for people for whom human beings, emotions, relationships are above their own personal likes and dislikes and their needs and desires and aspirations, I think a good balance of that. That's what I could come up with right now.
And also you've been a green flag. I mean, you have all the good qualities, spiritual, vegetarian, teetotaler. So how difficult was it for you to actually, you know, get the right kind of person? Like, you know, usually, like how difficult is it?
I don't know, man. You know, see, like I wouldn't say like these qualities are a green flag because it really depends on who's looking.
Right.
You know, like this is who I want to be, but for somebody else it might not work. They might want somebody else in their life, right? So I mean that's very subjective, and you know, so I wouldn't really want to take any credit for that. But I just feel that what is the question?
How difficult was it to find a partner?
How difficult was it to find a partner? It was difficult. I mean, I actually had an arranged marriage, you know, so I mean, that was not something I expected I would do. But it doesn't matter. What matters is you find the right person, you make it work.
Absolutely.
It ain't going to work on its own. You make it work, you make it worth it, and you trust each other, and you give each other space, and you learn to evolve together because you keep changing, life keeps changing, and you know you have that integrity and that commitment towards each other. You know that's very important. So it took time, but you know I'm very happy with the fact that I am with the person that I am with. They really do complete me. I feel like Meera really completes me.
Spot on. I think I'm sure Valentine's में बहुत लोग inspire होने वाले हैं और बहुत
I
प्यार
felt an
मिलने
awe
वाला है.
moment
And of
right
course ये
now.
फिल्म Valentine पे आ रही है. So of course बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं उनके relationships उलझे होंगे. तो सुलझे हुए लोगों से पूछना चाहूँगा one advice that
अरे
you would
पहले
want
खुद
to
को
give.
सुलझा लो
सुलझे
bro.
हुए तो रिलेशनशिप में नहीं है तो कहाँ
But
से सुलझे?
खुद को सुलझा लो लाइफ में. I think लोग लाइफ में उलझ गए हैं.
Actually, you know, love is not complicated. People are.
Exactly.
Very well
I agree
said.
actually with what she's saying. Love is simple, but people are complicated.
Right. On that note, wish you all
Which
the
includes us. Like all of us are complicated.
Well, wish you all the very best for Teri Baaton Mein Aisa Uljha Jiya.
Thank you.
And it was lovely to have you on Box Office Worldwide. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I really hope audience जो है 70 mm पे on celluloid they get to know कि actually में क्या है story and क्या होने वाला है. So wish you all the best.
Story है.
Thank you.
कई फिल्मों में स्टोरी नहीं होती है. है स्टोरी है.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
you.